attracting the wrong type of men who don't propose, don't provide, are maybe into you, but after a couple months stop being interested. Maybe you were nice, but then after a couple months stop being nice. Why does this keep happening to you? Let's talk about this. Let me know in the comments if you experience that and what's exactly your story. You can also reach out to me. But does it sound familiar? Like you really, really like someone, you have fun with them, you have intimacy, emotional, maybe also physical intimacy, the chemistry is high, and you just already dream about the wedding, you just dream about you just dream about your wedding ring, you dream about future kids, maybe you dream about like having future dog together, having travels, and you're just excited only to be disappointed again. And a lot of women go through the cycle of falling in love, really, really opening heart, opening to intimacy, only to be disappointed and go through grief and breakup. And it's just so painful. And then over and over again. Or a lot of women also say, you know what? I'm done with that. I don't want to have anything to do with dating anymore, and I just want to be alone. So you might completely give up on dating. Let me know in the comments if this happened to you. And I'm just here to tell you, I hear you, and there is another way to date. There is another way to date where you don't have to go through the breakup grief, and you also don't have to completely give up on that. You get to choose the right person who isn't just nice in the beginning, but also a good match for you long term, and who is wanting to be with you and you want them, you know? And this strategy actually is in my best-selling course, How to Date a Millionaire. So if you're a woman and you would like to be engaged and married to a top 1% man, there's the strategy inside this course. You can check it out. The link is in my course overview in the description box. Or you can also talk to me directly and share with me your situation, and I can already give you insights how I can help you with that. And you can also reach out to me if you are a couple or also a man. You're also welcome to book a free love audit call, because I'm here to help you find your perfect match and solutions in the relationship. Okay, so let's talk about why you keep attracting the wrong type of man. The biggest reasons. Number one reason is because you just don't know who he is. He's a stranger. And then when you keep investing, you keep hoping, you keep having those visions. Oh, he's so perfect. We will love each other and have one dog, one cat, and two kids. I mean, it's a nice vision for you to have, but you don't know him yet. You don't know his intentions. You don't know if he really wants this with you or not. Like, he hasn't proposed yet. Like, he hasn't chosen you yet. Okay? So that is why when you're dating, it's important you get to know the person first. A lot of men understand this. You know, and a lot of men, they know, okay, I have to get to know you. The problem is for us, one second. You're welcome to comment, guys. Just please stay on topic and be respectful. So when you're dating, for women, the problem is when we have too much emotional intimacy or physical intimacy, we already like fall in love so hard. We fall in love deeply, and then you have to go through a breakup. So for that, I want you to keep your distance, not in the sense of that you're like a stone, not laughing and not having emotional intimacy, but in the sense of knowing that I need to let time pass in order to know if the person is a good match for me. And yes, I get to wait a little bit with intimacy. I get to wait with emotional physical intimacy, because women do get attached more and quicker than most men. Yeah. But then if you say, you know what, he is amazing. I've already waited 2 months and he has been amazing. And like he says he wants all the things that I want. So I think we're good now. The problem with that is that in the beginning you have like the best behavior syndrome for men, but also for women. So it's like the we all have downside in our personality. Of course, some people more, some people less. But this best behavior syndrome comes up in the beginning. And then when you get too attached, too intimate, too attached to the idea that you're going to be something, then of course you're going to set yourself up for disappointment, because the true personality comes out mostly after a couple months, and 2 months usually not enough. Okay, so even if someone is really amazing in the beginning, give it some time. Give it some time to really, really see, okay, is this person like that consistently, and also in different circumstances, like under stress, under pressure. Yeah. So give it some time in different circumstances, because otherwise, what's going to happen is you have amazing fun time together, and then you are like already so in love and attached, and you have already planned the next 20, 30 years. And then after, I don't know, 4 months mark, you see that the person has anger issues, or the person is actually lying all the time, and then you're disappointed. So, and then you say, it's technically a red flag for me, but I'm already attached. I'm already in love. I'm already attached to the idea that we're gonna be something. So you're like, you know what? Maybe I just ignore it. And then I continue the relationship. And then 7 years in, you write me here in the comment, what should I do? My girlfriend or my boyfriend, they are like lying to me every single day, because you've ignored the red flags from the beginning. And there's no running away from red flags. Trust me, you're gonna either suffer or have to set a boundary later. I'm real. Why do you guys always say I'm AI? Like, this is a live stream. Live, you know? What's that? That means I'm here live right now interacting with you. You can ask me a question. I'm gonna answer that, and I'm real. This is a live stream, and yeah, I'm not AI. But I get that question a lot. Like, do I look like AI? Okay, let's continue. So, get to know the person. Get to know the person without investing too much. Of course, we all invest our heart, our time, our money, but get to know the person. No, I'm not gonna do that. So please, in the comments, stay on topic and be respectful. Yeah, stay on topic on dating and relationships. Okay. So that's actually number one reason why I keep attracting the wrong men, just because there's like no filter. You know, you need time to filter someone out. And the second reason why I keep attracting the wrong type of men, yes, I have LinkedIn, you can Google it. The second reason why you keep attracting the wrong type of man is kind of personal. It is because of your childhood conditioning and trauma. We often attract someone who has similar trauma because our soul and our body wants to heal it. And I wish I didn't have to tell you this, because I've attracted so many wrong men because I've experienced so much trauma in my childhood. And I had to heal everything step by step. And thank God I knew how to. It's a lot of subconscious healing, somatic healing, trauma informed practices. If you know those terms. it really helped me transform my life, and that's why I also learned this for my clients. So since over 6 years full time, I'm a dating and relationship coach for women all over the world, but recently also couples and men. And I've been able to help them not only filter out the right person, but also really go deep into the subconscious, because the subconscious causes us to attract the wrong person, even we really want to attract the right one. And then we're like, okay, it's not gonna work out anyways. Why date? Why should I even date? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go through a breakup anyways. Like, it's just hopeless. It is not. It is your trauma. Keep attracting that until you face it, heal it, move through it. Will you share the trauma from your childhood? I mean, I have too many, but of course I can share one. Um, One was abandonment. I kind of lost my parents, and also I later through the subconscious practices figure out this is where it came from. But like when I was really young, my parents would like leave me at babysitters, and like especially when I was sleeping or playing, and I got like into this panic state of anxious attachment and deep abandonment issues. And your question have been blocked by YouTube, by the way, and so I'm not ignoring your question. You have to be respectful. Okay, so I had abandonment problems, and the worst thing about this, what do you think? Who do you think I attracted? Men who were emotionally and physically unavailable and unavailable for commitment. So that, guess what? I could feel abandoned again. They would like leave me anytime they want, cheat with their ex, go back to their ex, cheat with someone else, not give me importance, not be there for me. And I was like a magnet to that, because my vibration was one of abandonment, you know? My vibration was one of abandonment, and I was a magnet to men who would basically abandon me. And I really had to work through that. I really had to go deeply and find the peace and the safety within my body first in order to attract someone who wants commitment too, who is safe, who loves me, who doesn't leave and get up and leave and abandon me, who isn't there and then gone, there and then gone, who isn't with one leg out of the house. I had to find this safety and security within me through trauma informed coaching, through somatic healing, so that I could actually, um, yeah, attract the right person. So, yeah. Okay. Someone asked, would you take them back after they cheated? Okay, of course not. But that's not even the question. The question is, why do I keep attracting men who cheat? Why do I keep attracting men who don't want to commit? Why do I keep attracting men? And it goes vice versa. If you are a man, why do I keep attracting women who cheat? Women who do this, women who do this. Yeah. So that was the question. What I'm the common person here, and so deep trauma work is one of the most important reasons why I keep attracting the wrong person, because your soul is programmed for that, and we have to break that cycle. And mentally, it's not really easy or possible to break. Then the third reason why I keep attracting the wrong people is because you are a vibrational match to that, in terms of you have beliefs that sabotage you. Um, like for example, women always cheat, men always cheat. This is a belief. And then you're gonna literally manifest that by by either subconsciously choosing a person who literally does it, or by provoking the person who is with you to do it. And I'm not kidding, but this is just how law of attraction works. You know how when you have your own style of car and then you see it outside, like you see it immediately. You are a match for that. Like you whole body, brain is a match to seeing that. So when you have beliefs that sabotage you, you're gonna do everything in your power to prove yourself right. And your body and your ego is gonna fight so hard because it's our survival mechanism. Anything that goes against what we believe, or it makes us feel pretty much unsafe. And I know it's like it doesn't make sense, but this is just how it is. And I had to do so much inner work around this, not only in relationships, but also in money, where I had this belief, oh, money comes hard. And then when I was like about to earn money easily, everything in me just felt weird and unsafe because it's just unknown. It's an unknown way of living. Or when I would go into, I had like so many traumas, so like I can give you like all the bad examples and all the bad treatment from men. When I would go into like, you know what, I'm going to attract a man who has self-control, who is kind, who isn't criticizing me and saying mean things to me. I know it should be a basics, but it wasn't, because my childhood was full of that and I kept repeating it. And then I did my trauma work, I knew the strategy, and then once there was the point to just simply be open for that, my body was like, no, we're gonna keep looking for the men who act out, and and like anyone who was stable, who was safe, who was a good match, my body just was like rejecting, and there was like resistance of like, yeah, that just feels unfamiliar, either boring or wrong. So you see, there are so many nuances, and that's why I highly invite you to work with me, because I'm an expert finding that out. Is it resistance, or is it really not aligned? It's not your guy. Because how many times I met a guy that was really kind, really good, but it was not familiar to me that someone was kind and good. Like I was used to mean, bad, unavailable people. And my body was like, oh, that's not familiar, that's boring, or that's scary, you know? So, really having the self awareness, is it really the wrong man for me? Or is my body just simply resisting something new, something healthy? That's something to figure out. But it's true, because this is also when you eat junk food, and then you like eating your junk food, your burgers and your fries and the candy and the cheesecake, and then I'm gonna give you whatever healthy food you think is healthy, like vegetable or fruit or meat if you think meat is healthy, or I don't know, some milk products or whatever you think is healthy, but like, not junk food. Your body's gonna be like, nah, I prefer this. But this is not a sign of the right choice. It's just a sign that the body prefers high sugar and dopamine. Okay. So, yeah, that's one other reason why you keep attracting the wrong type of men, because you are kind of like in a loop of conditioning, and then something new, everything in you will resist. I was actually going through that last month. I'm also like up leveling in my life. There are many big changes, and guess what was happening? I The thing is, because for me, I'm really like at this stage of resistance can get me that easy, but I'm doing like a big up level right now. little thoughts can't get me that easy. Like I don't believe my own fear, my negative thoughts. Like the resistance has to hit hard, yeah, in my case. So I was in the hospital. I lost my voice. I couldn't sleep for weeks, like 3 to 5 hours a day. Like the resistance was freaking real. And like sickness is my last, like it is like the last thing for me. After that, I don't know if anything can happen that will hold me back from going for my expansion for a new way of living. And you know what? At some point, I myself just realized this is just resistance what's happening here. Because my body is refusing the new way of living. Okay. And once I got this, I was like, okay, I know what to do. I know how to overcome that resistance. And I start moving. I start doing the thing, and my sickness disappeared. Great, right? And that is why I highly encourage you to work with me, because I'm an expert in finding if this is not aligned or if this is resistance. And if this is resistance in any way, thoughts, doubt, even manifested things like sickness or something trying to someone trying to distract you, I'm going to be able to help you overcome that distraction, because life is too short to keep repeating pattern. That is why you see so many women testimonials on this channel where they say, I was struggling for decades, 3, 4, 5, 6 months within coaching with Ellie, boom, I have results. Yes, because we're going deep. We're going deep into pattern interruption, and you having a different life and results. Okay, let me see the comments. People are what? Drawn to men who are better than. Okay, I don't really understand the question. Okay, it's like, please stay respectful, otherwise I'm gonna have to block you. And yeah. Funny how many times we are our own worst enemies in life. 100% of the time. And it's not that we are our enemies, it's just our programming. We are still having this human side, right? Like this animal side that wants to keep us safe. And for our animal human side, safety means keep repeating what is, keep repeating what we already know, even if it's painful, even if it's even if it's not fulfilling. Like for me, for example, it was, I could not, my biggest struggle, for example, in this business was in the beginning to allow myself to earn money through it, because for me it was like I could not wrap my head around that I get to earn money while doing something that I enjoy. I kind of knew only that only when I suffer and I hate the job, only then I can earn money, and free time is something that I can enjoy. You know what I mean? So it was like a huge thing for me in the beginning, and I had to really change that conditioning and be like, no, I get to come alive. I get to enjoy my work, which I already do right now since 6 years. Thank God, every single call I have with my clients, I'm excited for it. I'm waking up in the morning being like, I can't believe this is my work. Like I'm right now here. Actually, I wanted to go out, do something, but I can't. I'm so excited being on this live stream here, and I'm like, this is my work. Yeah. And for you, for example, it doesn't has to be the work that you transform, but the relationships. It's the same concept. That's why a lot of my clients come to me. We work on all the life areas, not only dating, because just like with money, I associated suffering with love. If I have love and commitment, then I have to suffer. I have to be criticized. I have to be cheated on. I have to I have to accept this bad behavior. I have to accept this. I have to accept a ugly guy in order to be have commitment. Like, and again, I'm not saying it to like put anyone down. Obviously, there are no, everybody is beautiful in their own eyes, but what I mean is everybody's beautiful for someone, right? But like when you don't feel attracted to someone and you're like, I have to accept a woman or a man who I don't feel attracted to because um yeah, otherwise I'm not worthy of being loved and committed to. So yeah, worthiness problems, conditionings, all of that is something that I had to work on. And you know what? I think especially for dating and relationships, if you are single right now, this is the right time to work on this, because when you're in a relationship and imagine you want to level up, then a lot of the times the partner comes with you, levels up with you, but it's harder. So, mhm, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. And by the way, your comment, I also cannot reply because your comment has been blocked by YouTube, even not by me. Okay. So, this is how you change the pattern. So, when you have right now unfulfilling love life, you have right now unfulfilling dating life, it doesn't have to stay that way. And yes, I have clients when we fix one little things within 2-3 months, they're already engaged, happily married forever. And some of my clients need a little bit longer because there are multiple things and deeper things that we have to work through. It takes a couple months more, but it's definitely worth it. It's so worth it. I'm so grateful I found this work for myself first and foremost, because I was just tired of the same life repeating year after year after year. I mean, that can't be happening, right? Year after year. And um, a lot of the people, they are trying to change by willpower, by mindset. And while willpower and mindset is amazing, it is not enough. As I mentioned, those deep conditionings and traumas from childhood, they need subconscious reprogramming, and also those deep conditionings where your body is just like in the safe zone, comfort zone with one thing, need a specific guidance in order for you to transform your life. So if you think, oh, I will meet my dream man once I lose weight, once I do this, once I'm beautiful, once I have money, once 10 years pass, good luck. This is not how you meet your dream man. You meet your dream man when you transform inside out, when those traumas are gone, when those unworthiness problems are gone, when the conditioning of the conditioning is always what you're seeing. So if you're single or you're attracted to the wrong type of man, this is your conditioning. When the conditioning is broken and you have a new better conditioning. And you know what's the best thing about conditionings? um Once you kind of like upgrade a new conditioning, it's like, think about like software. You upgrade like an update on your app or whatever, you don't have to think about it, it's there. And this is what I'm also enjoying in my life right now, because I upgraded my conditionings. I'm going to keep doing that, but I already did that with money. For example, money is there. I went from like survival to like, money is always there, money comes while I have fun, while I sleep. Amazing. And I don't have to worry much about it, it's just the new conditioning. Or my new conditioning is in love relationships. It used to be, I'm being always cheated on, I'm not being wanted, I'm being rejected, to, of course, I'm the man I'm with is loyal to, of course. And it's not only my thought, it's literally happening. It's the conditioning, it's the reality for shit that shifted. Or of course I'm being wanted and committed to. Anything else just isn't an option anymore. I raised my floor not just by saying it, but by really embodying it. By embodying it and by living it. So my life transformed. Okay? My life transformed completely. And now I can relax on these areas. So for the rest of my life, this is going good and I get to enjoy it. Yeah. And of course, there are things which I still want to expand. I want to expand to more money, more love, more connection, and I get to do that. But it's no longer from like this deep negativity. It's more from like, you know what, my life is amazing and I just want more peace, more love, more money, more abundance, more happiness. So right now I'm serving both type of clients. Whenever, if you are in a lot of point of contrast, lots of pain, negative conditionings, I'm going to be happy to support you. You just feel free to reach out. But even if you're right now saying, you know, my life is good, like I have my predictable money, I'm healthy, I'm okay, and I would love more, I'm I'm here for you as well. So feel free to reach out for a free love audit call. The link is in the description box or in my comments or in my bio. Your clients are so lucky to have your perspective. Great advice. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. They're not only lucky, they make it happen by reaching out to me. So you can reach out to me too, if you desire more support. And even if you desire just so my perspective on your situation, you can send me an email with your situation, even anonymously, and I can make a video with your specific problem and addressing that here on YouTube. Yeah, so just make sure you keep it anonymous, like in terms of your name. Maybe you switch 2 3 things, and unless you don't mind, and you know, I can also use your name, um, and then I can simply make a video here too. So that's an option. My email is in my description box, ellie.taylor.coach@gmail.com. Yeah. Oh, all right. It was so nice to talk to you all. And I've got to go. If you desire more of these videos, please support this channel by giving a thumbs up, subscribing, and if you know someone who keeps attracting the wrong type of man, even a man who keeps attracting the wrong type of woman, if you know people who keep attracting the same reality over again and you know they're complaining or they're maybe trying everything but it's not working, send this video to them, because my I'm just so lucky that I found another way, but I wasted so many years by motivation, by discipline, and nothing moved. Yeah. So send it to them so that they have a little bit more hope that things can change. They don't have to give up on love, and they also certainly don't have to keep choosing the wrong person and being heartbroken until the rest of their life. I mean, that is just really sad. So that's my mission, to help you all just be in happy, beautiful relationships, to have a beautiful life. And that just excites me. And if you can spread the word in this video, it would mean the world to me. So thank you so much for being here with me, for your time. And again, if you desire more support as a woman, I have a lot of courses for women. You can check out my course overview link, and everybody else, um, you can reach out for a free love audit call. I'm going to be excited to get to know you personally. I see you in the next video.